Third time's the charm.
This is definitely the first time I've hit record today.
Wait.
I'm just gonna say somebody's address the next time we start, and I'm not ready.
No.
Oh,
Cody's
IP address.
Go to the camera page and just revealing that Cody's not here is hilarious.
Dude, okay. I've thought about this, but you know how cursed it is that we have a podcast going on right now and there's fucking daylight coming out of my window right here? Like, this is not right.
Cursed.
Hello. Welcome to Shibari's number. What the hell is this?
136.
This is
Okay,
coming
I
out
got
on like
daylight out here.
Sunday, dude.
135? 136?
No, this is 136, I think. Hold on, let's
We
go
are
to Shrimp Hours
checking.
present.
This is 136.
How many
Right,
views did we get on that last one?
135
Like
was
10,
Osama
dude.
bin Lagano.
Trouble.
I didn't check
We're
YouTube.
in
It was on
trouble.
Spotify. It did well on
173.
Spotify, though.
Dude, it's so
Dude.
funny to me. We put the reaction clip up, and that thing is like 800 views. They love the reactions.
Like we need like short clips to bring people in.
All right, make some
Yeah, but that
short
would
clips.
require
I'm not
work,
doing it.
yeah.
Caleb.
Just passing the buck.
Yeah,
Dude,
how about you do it
bombs
if you have
for-
the
Yeah,
fucking...
actually DT has the most free time out of all of us.
I
He had a
wish.
job for one day this week, all right?
Bombs for
Oh, he's
Ben
not
absolutely
happy.
bombed on Spotify, by the way.
Oh,
Look
did
at
it
the
really?
numbers, yeah.
That's
It
sad.
didn't do great on YouTube either.
I wonder if
Well, maybe
bombs had anything to do with it, or it could be me. They saw Ben and was like, "Oh, fuck that
Yeah,
podcast."
see you later. Osama bin Lagano actually is doing very well so far.
Listen,
a great
the more
title.
I was about to say, the more diabolical the name, just the better the results.
Nihilism, come in misery, Osama bin Lagano.
Anyway, I'm drive through. I'm here. Cody's here. Caleb's here. Slap's here. Ben's here. It is 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, which is a
That's how
brand
you
new
know
one.
it's just
Over.
been like this podcast is so like our group chat name of the podcast members is just dead, and like we had to get the Necronomicon out, and even then it almost didn't make it.
It was supposed to happen like an hour and a half ago, but DT and Caleb went hard in the paint playing slapdick till 3, 4 a.m.
We had probably one of the best nights in Slapdick history, though.
Dude, shout out
I
to
hope
hey,
it was worth it.
Got the clock.
listen, yeah, I was about to say, Clock, if you ever find this podcast, just know that I love you and I will marry you and we will have children and it's gonna be great.
Did you guys just
Also,
get
this
paired
is
with,
the
like, a
only time
crack?
that shrimps are drinking coffee and alcohol at the same time.
That's probably not the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say this definitely occurred before. But yeah, we got a just like a really nice, like a really positive, like funny dude who is also like a good team player. So many dudes in Slapdick online are just like little
Dicks or,
clappy nerds
yeah.
that just don't give you the puck and just go and diddle themselves in the corner and then get mad at you when they lose the puck and it gets shot in the net.
Yourself in the corner.
This guy was great though. We were making cute ass plays. We were like fighting
I'll
giants.
diddle
They
you
were
in
putting
the
us
corner.
against plat threes. We made it to like 3 a.m. before we finally got mad and left.
The way I described it was I felt like that one Spider-Man picture where he just has venom crawling down his arm, just realizing that we are the 2 a.m. just crackheads. Like it's no longer like we get off at this point. It's like we belong and we play the people that come after us.
I wonder if you looked at Steam DB, like what the player numbers were at that time.
Oh,
Like, it
you
was
can
probably,
see
like,
how many are
50.
queued up in the playlist. But yeah, we went from like 200 to like I think 40 some by the end of the night.
I
But
will
the thing
say
is, like what Caleb's trying to say is the later in the night it goes, usually the more cracked everyone on there is. So we usually have a worse time, and we usually get to like 1:30 or like 2, and then we're like tapped out because we're getting demolished. Last night we made it to 3, which is incredible for Slapdick.
I was humming offensively last night. Like DT and I, we had full
You gave him
Kimmy
a homer?
going.
That's crazy.
Dude, there was
All right.
okay. The one thing I want to point out was those 2 face-off wins in that one game where I fucking like on the face-off, got it past the first guy and then shot it, scored, and we're like, holy shit. And then like 2 face-offs later, did the exact same thing, and like yeah, our fucking teammate we were with was like, "Holy fuck!" I think it was like, "You have the touch, my boy," or something like that in chat. It was so.
He'll pull his cock out.
I would just like to point out that these two were just nowhere to be found at like 10, 11 p.m. like during normal.
I was at
shrimpage
work
hours.
in shrimpage. What do you mean?
No, you said I got to go for like 30 minutes. I'll be back, and you were gone.
And
for
it
like
turned
an
into an
hour.
hour. I didn't
Yeah.
leave work until 11:10. I apologize.
I'm convinced that there's a coup going on against shrimpage to
Wow.
bring it down from the inside.
Where'd
Uh,
Slap go?
Exactly. Case in
Good to deal with
point. Look
things.
below me right here. This
All right, let's
the
try and get back
commitment
on
we have to
track.
this.
Honestly, one of the reasons I didn't care much for the podcast is because I did not watch Atlanta at all, like hardly at all, and it didn't seem.
What?
I mean, it seemed okay, but that finish did not inspire confidence and want to create anything related to it at all.
So
The cup race was
Uh,
a banger. Like, yeah, the finish was
Yeah,
dumb.
but the end.
But they
NASCAR.
they
still
were
doesn't
three
know what
wide
they're
about to do the
watching.
fucking photo finish again, and yeah.
And like the discourse made me sad too, because everyone like, should Carson Hocevar had made the move? Could the manufacturers? And then they're like, what if we put the overtime line in 5 different places? Everyone on Twitter is going nuts. I don't even want to touch it. I don't want to talk about it. It sucks. That ain't racing. That being said, we have some road course racing this weekend at Circuit of the Americas, which they have shortened. I guess because they just got bored, and the track isn't made for NASCARs, and it
Because
didn't
the track fucking
pass very
sucks.
Yeah.
The one good part though is that last, like at the end of the straight where they go like woo 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 woo, woo, and they kept that. So see if it's
I find it-
Is that what he calls it?
yeah.
I don't
find it
even know what
hilarious.
it changes
Woo, woo.
anymore.
That
I don't
woo, woo.
remember.
Instead
cut
of
the
that
track in
big,
half.
yeah, instead of like the big fucking backstretch that turns like that hairpin, and then you go down the other long straight, you just like cut across it now.
But that's like the
Yeah.
best part, isn't it? That
don't
long
think so.
straightaway.
Is it?
After the straightaway is the best part. They like
I was about to
they
say,
weren't
yeah,
getting
the
runs on
S
each
is-
other down that straight
Yeah.
anyway, so it was kind of useless. The only thing it brought us was that one time Cole Custer ass packed someone in the wet.
Truex,
Truex, there you go.
ended his
Well,
career.
we'll see how it plays out. I know
So-
Xfinity's going to be a banger. Cup's going to fucking
Xfinity-
suck.
Has not happened yet, but we do know that Alpha Prime absolutely shit the bed.
Trouble.
Unfortunately,
We'll be seeing
and
you.
lost 2 of their 3 cars after qualifying.
How do you DNQ for an Xfinity race at Coda?
I don't know what they did. Tommy Joe put out a thing where he's like, "I'm sorry, this is my fault. I'm sorry to the sponsors and whatever." Like, I don't know. I don't have enough
Let me-
knowledge.
I
or
don't know, dude.
sports
If you have a
insight to know how you
teammate like
biff it.
also DNQ, I gotta think that's something with your equipment.
And they're not
I just-
bad
Well, yeah,
drivers.
he said that it was their equipment, but I mean, they got out qualified by Chris Wright in the 5.
That's tough.
I don't even know what this guy's name. B. Lou Gizamon in the 35. Yeah,
Did they get out qualified by the Mike Harmon car?
Mike Harmon didn't try. It's a road course and got
Yeah,
I did see that last
pissed his
week.
pants.
Carson Ware of offshore bank account fame showed up in the Mike Harmon car.
Dude, shout out to Carson Ware.
Cup
Is he the one
qualifying's
with
over, by
face
the way.
tattoos?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who like
You know he makes good
genuinely
decisions.
went on Instagram and was selling offshore bank accounts to anyone who would pay him.
Based.
All right, that's everything I care to say about NASCAR racing, which means you know what time it is.
IndyCar, baby. IndyCar's back. St. Pete.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Drip or drown. Drip or drown.
Damn, Ben went so hard he's out of breath.
Drip or drown.
Should we do a drip or drown for the Indy 500?
Dude.
Oh,
We should do a live Drip or Drown.
We could
That
do
is one
like
of our
a-
responsibilities in the Indie House is we got to record a podcast again.
Yeah.
An Indy 500 like drip drown nut or die would go kind of hard. I don't actually have a lot to show you this week.
there's a dripper down in IndyCar. I do want to
Drip or down? Is that what you just said?
drown. Look, I'm
Drip or
already
Down
half beer.
syndrome.
You can't say that,
Uh,
Slap.
I can
Send
say
me that
whatever I want to.
whatever you want, Ben. But we'll get started.
Do
I
it.
only have a few
Do it.
cars. Here we go.
I feel it. I feel it.
Does this work? No, it doesn't. Oops.
Oh, that's my face.
My bad. All right. First of all, Cody Ware of woman beating fame drove an Arby's car, which actually looks kind of cute. I appreciate that we have the meats. What a crazy family. I also just love how they just got the big ass Arby's logo angled
Yeah, no,
on the
that's
side.
sick.
Just
Also,
needs a
I guess
roast
they,
beef sandwich just hanging off the side.
they still have the Schluter Systems friggin' shapes, but they don't put the name on it, which is really weird.
Are they sponsored by the Arby's that me and Caleb ate at because Waffle House was closed?
God damn it, Slap. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
3
that one
years
time
ago.
Caleb brought you to a closed Waffle House.
This is the first
Dude.
time I'd had an Arby's in like 10 years, and it gave me butt problems.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Dude,
Isn't that a previous podcast title?
Yeah.
But
What's this? So Connor Daly was supposed to drive a number 78 Indy car, but then they renumbered it and put a friggin'
yeah, they got
76
the
ball on it.
76. Yeah, they got the 76 sponsorship, so they
Which goes kind of hard. A
That's pretty
sponsor
sick.
that is also the number is really
Yeah, that-
sick.
Like that's pretty cool. That's pretty smart. It's even on
the hood,
like above the cockpit, wherever that's
Yeah.
called.
little roll hoop.
roll hoop.
Oh, Ryan Ellis, Four Loco, they're back. They moved with him to the
Ooh.
71, and the most Travis pilled car I've seen in my life. Where it's just camo, and
Orange.
they apparently have some kind of camo drink with a friggin' deer and a dog on it.
That is a crazy.
Travis already did a funny little commercial
Deer,
for it.
camo, cum, and alcohol.
So I
Oh,
guess
the barbed
Travis.
wire too on the hood.
Dude,
Yeah, it's all over, dude. It's just everywhere. I kind of love these for just how
Oh.
insane they are. Which makes sense because it's Four Loco.
It is definitely insane.
So Travis will probably be
In the
at Bristol with them.
membrane.
did I just see a Harrison Burton car up next? Dude, who
Dude.
cares? Get
What?
die. Off
I just wanna
Dude,
say,
this is discount
This is
Haas Automotive.
such a piece of shit. I can't believe Harrison Burton went from the Wood Brothers 21 to
What's up with the
this.
nose? It just looks sad.
They did wrap it like sadly there.
What kind
Why?
of ground clearance?
How
is
did
that?
yeah? I was about
Holy
to say, how
fuck.
did Dex Imaging sign off on this? Like,
Dude, there's a bunch of little dexes. It looks so bad.
Oh, I thought that was like a fingerprint thing. I didn't realize there was a bunch of little dexes.
Dude, it doesn't even look good. The white numbers, I can tell NASCAR told them to put a fat outline on it.
You can see
And-
them trying to hide something on the behind the tire on the right front.
Talking about AM Racing, they're not doing shit.
Just
Yeah,
that
dude.
black strip
No,
right
it just
there
looks
for
like
no reason.
Dookie. It's because they
Yeah.
tried to make it look like they're sports cars, which are all chrome, but you're not allowed to wrap chrome onto a NASCAR, so it just looks like ass. I don't know the designer did this, and he sucks. So it's a piece of shit.
Brown.
Jesus.
That's all I'm gonna get into. Justin
Should that be the
Allgaier.
podcast title. I know the designer and he sucks.
Write that down.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Here,
right
I'll
after
put it-
DT says you're not allowed to put chrome on a car. Here's a chrome number.
You can do a
Yeah, that's
chrome
the only
number.
part you're
Do
allowed
the
to do.
number.
That picture is
Anyway.
fucking hot. Who
That
took
is a
that?
sick picture.
I don't know. I just pulled it off of Twitter.
Is that cotton?
Cotton. I thought it was
Plagiarism.
popcorn for a
I
second.
thought it was
Where
popcorn
did you
too.
come from? Where did you go?
But yeah, it is like a
Cotton
cotton brand
Ado.
seed car. He's got some other shit on the hood though, which kind of ruins it a little bit. But anyway, well, it looks alright. Oh, lastly, special Ross Chastain Bush car, just like a Texas themed thing. Check this out.
Mm.
They got friggin' horns on the hood, and then a big old Texas star along with their mountains, and it's kind of sick.
It kind of goes hard.
Kind of goes really hard. I like it. I like the red on one half of the hood.
I like how the mountain becomes the star on the side.
I also just like a white base Bush light car. It looks retro.
It's sick.
It's good.
That's
I
all I
like how
got
they
for Triple
reverse
Crown.
the colors on the star on the other side, so it looks like it's a Czech Republic flag now.
Oh, Yeah, I feel like you don't want to mirror that part of it.
Yeah, that kind of fucked it up a little bit.
These things
we'll
happen.
Look like the Czech Republic.
see how it actually looks on track. I wouldn't be surprised if they just lost
Hey,
like that. Though.
in all fairness, the Czechs do make a really good brew.
It's true.
Let's go look
Grolsch is
at
Czech,
Ross
isn't it?
Chastain on Getty Images and see if we see any pictures of this car.
Well, I would just go to Trackhouse Twitter, but that's fine. All right, that was your drip or drown. Means it's time for Animal Planet. Cody, you haven't been to the track recently, have you?
I was at Eagle River last weekend, but nothing animal to speak of really. When I'm up in my little tent.
Oh, that was the last trip of the Focus. The last ride.
No, the last trip of the Focus was Lincoln.
Oh, so have you taken the new car to the track already?
No, that was a rental car last weekend.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Any animals during the car search?
Not really.
I'm glad you didn't end up buying a Facebook Marketplace car because I was getting concerned for a second.
In here.
Yeah, Cody actually made a great decision in his car
What do you
buying.
mean Cody actually made a great decision?
Well, it wasn't a Ford.
Going to bed.
No, it's true. Cody did
Yeah.
offer reach out for help in finding a good car to replace the now deer-struck Focus.
I kept
And he
joking
kept bringing
that
us Fords, and we kept saying, "No, you don't want that."
I kept joking that it was ironic that like one of the three people whose like advice I heavily trust on like car opinions, like the dude doesn't even own a car himself or drive regularly.
It's true. Listen, it's expensive, but I have the knowledge, and I think you did great.
Yep,
Personally.
I do as well.
We show a picture. Are we allowed to show the people?
Sure, show the before and after with the cheap little wheel cover upgrade.
Cody bought. I think this is great. Listen, he wanted something fuel efficient, but like can carry like decent amount of camera shit and just
cheap.
drive.
It's not as fuel efficient as you'd expect. It's a little bit worse than the Focus, but it's still like upper
Is it actually?
20s.
Damn. I
It's
guess it's
like
not.
Well, it is a
aerodynamic.
box shaped.
It's upper 20s highway. Like it's like 28, 29 highway. So
That's
it's, like,
good. That's
still-
better than
That's
a
still better than my
V6.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
uh,
a V6. It's a great black
Cody
screen we're looking at.
got. Hold on, I'm working on it. A friggin' Scion XB. Look at this thing.
Mhm.
Look at this little cube.
We need a
Uh,
picture of the back with the spoiler.
Oh yeah, it does have
Oh,
a
it does
spoiler
have a
too.
little wing on it.
A wing on a fucking box car is diabolical.
Dude, it's got like that early 90s Daytona 500 qualifying spoiler where it's just flat, just no downforce whatsoever.
I would have to dig for it, but anyway, he put little black wheel covers on it, which improves the
works.
look.
Dude, that was so cheap too. I was like, all right, if like these don't work out,
Yeah,
like
this
I
is an
didn't really
AutoZone
spend much money at all.
Special.
Dude, that was a Walmart special. So I went to the auto section. I was like, you know what? Let me just see if they have like any black wheel covers. I'm sure they're all gonna be silver. And they only had like 3 sets of wheel covers, and sure as shit, one of them was black. So I was like, you know what? If they look like crap or they break or something, I'll just return them. I'll keep the receipt. And they actually turned out.
based.
You got fog lights too down there. I just noticed. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
It's
Can we tell
basically
them about the shrimp
It's
master?
time to go
plan?
rally racing.
it's basically a Toyota Corolla, but with a big ass body on it. And it's actually built in Japan, which is nice. It also has
Focus
one
is dead.
reverse light. It's got some like weird, like there's just like Japanese quirks to it.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That was interesting.
Can we
Yep.
can we tell the people about our shrimp master plan?
Oh, the plate.
The license plate meta.
Oh no.
No, because
no,
because
I
they'll
don't
steal
want
it.
anyone because
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
want
they'll
anyone
steal
to
it.
claim any of these
Yeah.
plates.
Alright,
Oh,
don't say
dude, you're
anything.
right. You're right.
Don't
You're
say
right.
anything.
All right, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
But Cody is looking at getting one of the little Road America ones with the friggin' They're sick. They're like white text on a black plate, right?
Yeah, so it'll fit
With
perfect.
a little
with
Road
that.
America outline. It goes
Yeah.
hard. I wish you could do that kind of shit here. Caleb,
Dude,
what
they're-
are these?
There's
Okay,
like
okay,
60
that's
different
okay.
Wisconsin
That's
customizable plates. It's crazy.
so I
Hell
have
yeah.
I have two separate Animal Planets. One actually is from Daytona that I forgot to mention.
Okay.
That we skipped past.
Were you sitting next to the foot sucker, or was that somewhere else?
I was the foot sucker. No,
No, no.
but yeah, so yeah, I don't know how I forgot to tell this during my Daytona Animal Planet, but so take us back a few weeks to the Daytona 500.
Take me
Um,
back.
so
What
Sunday
we do
morning,
here is go back.
I think I told the first part, but when we checked into our hotel on Friday, they were like, "Hey, we don't have power in the hotel right now because like a transformer has been blown out. Like, so none of the rooms have power right now.
Jesus
I.e.,
so like
a
you
Florida
can,
man shot it.
yeah, so you can check in and everything, but just like be aware that you might not have like power." And we were like, "What the fuck? Like, we just
That's fine,
I
you
just
didn't pay
drove
for
12
power."
hours, yeah."
Mm.
All of a sudden, it's not
So-
so funny anymore. Someone that carries a generator around with them, like you.
Oh
hear
my
Shut the
shit.
fuck up! Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
shut
up!
up. Shut up.
The generator won't help you for this next part. So,
We'll see
anyways,
about that.
we get up to our hotel room.
Hey,
It's
Cody,
all fine.
Cody, I'm gonna throw a generator in your bathtub while you're in it.
I don't even know if that would
Anyways.
shock you. It'd just be annoying.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
just
that's how
get
that works.
gas everywhere.
Die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
But like we went up to the hotel room. The elevators don't work, obviously, so they put us on the 4th floor of the hotel. So had to walk up the stairs with all of our shit.
Oh, that
Um,
sucks.
Yeah, get up to the room, and we actually had power in the room. So I was chilling. I was like, I don't give a
Oh.
fuck. All right, whatever,
Okay.
we're fine. The real animal. What the fuck is happening? My TV's
You
going
all
on and
right?
off.
Poltergeist.
No,
There he
dude, it is
blew
it
the
is the
engine.
poltergeist. Anyways, so yeah, didn't have any other problems with the hotel until Sunday morning, race morning of the Daytona 500, and I'm talking like early Sunday morning. It's like 2:00 in the morning, and the fucking
Oh,
fire
no.
alarm goes off
Oh no!
in the hotel.
It's
And
2:00 in the morning.
Dude,
Caleb is
dude.
upstairs snoring.
So-
Wake up the neighbors.
I was like sort of sleeping through it, and Bella woke me up and was like, "Yo, like what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Damn, all right, like I guess let's get our shit." The Hoff slept through the fire alarm. Like I tried waking him up, but he was not having it. So shout out to the Hoff.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, we
You could
go.
sleep through a hurricane and a tornado.
Oh, well, the thing is he woke up and then he was like, "Is there smoke?" And there was no smoke, so he turned over and went back to bed. I was like, bold strategy, Cotton, but all right.
Just on that
See how it
sweet
plays out.
cocktail of Jack Daniels and Ambien, just fucking doesn't know where the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so we get down to the
Took
bottom
all the
floor. I don't
Benadryl.
see anything. We're sitting out by the thing. I'm like, cause I'm ready. I got the Hoff on speed dial in case the fucking building's about to come down. But there's nothing. There's literally jack shit. And I'm like, dude, like, is this like a fucking college thing where
The
like
night
if I can-
before the 500. It's
dude,
Someone's
it's like the
fucking boxing
Daytona
room.
500 is the next day, and we're fucking. But the fire alarm eventually stops, and we go through the main entrance, and we're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, something happened with the washing machine, where like a bunch of steam just fucking blew out from it." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" I was pissed because I was sleepy. So yeah, shout out to that hotel that had no power in half the rooms on the first day, and then on Daytona 500 race morning woke me up. I didn't go back to bed, so I literally ran through the entire Daytona 500 rain delay next day. On like I was like an hour and a half asleep,
oh
I was
my
fucking-
god.
dude. Yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep after that bullshit. So
Yeah, I had a hotel where the fire alarm went off at 2 a.m. This is like right before the South Carolina 400 down at Florence. I'm staying at like this Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, whatever the fuck it was in like downtown Florence, and I'm like kind of staying up late, and I thought I see the fire alarm thing like hanging up on the wall, and I used to live in an apartment where the fire alarm would go off in the middle of the night all the fucking time, like once a month. I lived there for 3 fucking years. Once a month, it would just go off. And yeah, dude, several people threatened to sue them, and the Greenville County, the fire department was like, "Look, this is a fucking hazard. Like, people aren't evacuating when this goes off, and eventually, one day, this is going to be real, and nobody's going to leave their fucking apartment, and everybody's going to fucking die in that apartment building."
It's the boy that cried wolf.
Yep.
The fire
Yeah.
version.
The
Yeah,
alarm
but,
that cried fire.
Yeah, but in Florence it went off at like 2 a.m. Or no, it was like 3 a.m. because the F1 race had just gotten done, and it was the F1 race in Las Vegas. It was the first one, and yeah, that just got done. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, and I remember seeing like the fire alarm thing. I was like, man, it looks just like the one in my apartment that used to go off at like 3 a.m. all the fucking time. And as I'm dozing
Little
off,
did you know.
it went off for like an hour before the fire department showed up, like turned it the fuck off. And yeah, what you were talking about, Caleb, one time I set off the fire alarm in my apartment at that shitty apartment complex I lived at. You want to know what set it off? I took a really hot shower and I opened up the door to my bathroom and all that
Oh my
steam came
God.
out. And it was
Dude.
it raised the temperature so much so fast it thought it was a fire, and it popped and it just sent the whole goddamn building on.
So I guess don't have fucking steam around these shitty fire alarms, dude. If I knew that slap was,
if I opened up the oven and I left it open for more than 5 seconds to get something out, that would trigger it. You know, that thing was so fucking sensitive. I fucking hated that apartment complex. And
if I knew
Fire
that
alarms these
slap
days,
was
man.
rizzed up with the
sensitive.
autism on fire alarms, I would have taken a fucking picture of
Ca-
it.
Caleb, can you
that
name and
was
shame
gonna be
the
my
hotel?
job originally. I was gonna be a fire alarm guy with Johnson Controls back in the
Can I-
day.
Can I what?
Can you name and shame the hotel? I'm curious where this is at. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I mean I don't have any objections because they caused me to watch the Daytona 500 with an hour and a half of sleep on a rain delay that it went until 11 o'clock at night, and then I drove an hour back to the fucking hotel.
But just think about how wide awake you were after you saw that wheelie flip.
Dude, that's the thing. I was actually impressed with myself because I was like 3-4 p.m. Like when the rain delay hit, I was like, dude, I'm gonna go to the car and take a fat ass nap. I tried going to the car and I couldn't even take a nap. I think I was just hyped from like, holy shit, I'm at the Daytona 500. But let's see if I can find it in my
I will say the
Hampton Inn, St. Augustine, downtown, 1302 North Ponce de Leon Boulevard, St. Augustine, Florida. Count your days. I'm gonna call your Strip Hours viewers. Call their desk. Tell them that I sent you.
No.
Tell them to kill
No.
themselves.
No.
I will
You're
say
not
this:
condone
the Comfort Inn in Lincoln, Alabama, right outside of Talladega, is probably one of the
Dude,
worst
let's just
fucking
dox
hotels.
They
hotels.
got-
Dude,
They got
We
3.9
already
stars on
that was
Google.
the second episode ever. Was what talking about the one in Winston Salem, the worst hotel ever. Like
Docs
second or third
Hotel.
episode.
This is a great quote.
3.9 is not great as far as reviews go.
Yeah, but it's
for a
not
hotel.
horrible.
Was it
Shut the
3.9
fuck
out of
up.
5 or out of 10?
Out of
Out of
5.
Yeah, 3.8 is usually like my minimum that I'll stay at, like out of the Google score.
I mean, it
Dude, was
doesn't look
it was
horrible.
a nice little dude. It was a nice little hotel outside of the thing that they had nice breakfast.
Nice
didn't
There's
have
no
a high
heinous
end, though.
pictures on Google. I checked.
They have a
I was
high
looking at
breakfast.
hotels in Japan again. I guess the people in Japan are just like super autistic when it comes to hotels, but they're all like 3.5, like, you know, maybe a high 3 or something, low 3s. And I'm like, man, I stayed at the hotel. I thought it was really fucking nice. And I guess Japanese people.
Got high
just-
Dude,
standards.
I was about to say we're just Americans. Like,
Yeah. Like if I give a hotel like a 3, I'm like thinking there's gunshots outside, cigarette burns in the comforter.
are
and
you
shit.
kidding me? I'm giving them a fucking 1 if we're getting gunshots outside.
The bed bugs helped keep me warm. It was pretty nice.
2.5 stars.
Dude, nothing will ever top that Blake photo from a few years ago when he stayed at Bristol and he was like, "What the fuck?" And he just took a picture of his hotel room and the fucking ceiling was on the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I need to see if we can find that.
Oh god. Did he
Dude,
tweet
it's
that?
Lemonade
Yeah,
straight
he-
out the
like-
jug.
Dude.
I
Simply.
forgot about the Blake ceiling collapse.
That was before Blake was like a shrimp. So
Oh, I got it.
how the fuck?
He's just walked in the motel.
Dude, look at Blake. Look at Blake in the mirror over there in his NBC shit, and he's just like,
Dude,
"What
yeah,
the
can you zoom
fuck?"
in? Can you zoom into Blake in the mirror?
But in
Look at the confusion on his face. He's like, bro, what?
Aw.
can you screenshot that? I'm gonna make it my new shrimpage profile picture.
Well, here, I'll just put a link to it in general. You go
Just
ahead.
just the fucking ceiling being on the floor. What the
Is
fuck?
that
And all that
insulation or is that
grass
gun
that
get
comes on.
insulation?
Dude, you can see it's wet too. Oh,
That's probably why it came down.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's soggy. Look at the
yes,
ceiling
that's all
tile.
just like grotty,
shower-
wet.
Shout out to the
insulation.
monitor acting as a TV.
Yeah, it's definitely a shower leaking like in the floor above him.
Yeah. The whole light fixture is like falling down. I just went on Blake's Twitter and searched ceiling, and I found this one where he says he went to a different room with no
No
caved in
leak.
or leaking ceiling.
That hotel looked sick.
That was a nice
My reaction to this
There,
information.
Those guys are Coke Series teammates now.
I told you guys I had a similar story, like way back when my first apartment in Milwaukee, where just in the middle of the night, part of the ceiling just collapsed on my laptop
On
that I
your
had for, like,
laptop, yeah.
2 weeks at the time.
Just like a laptop size piece
Dude,
of
it was like the
ceiling fell
perfect
down.
rectangle. Dude, as bummed as I was sitting there thinking, it's like, as much as that sucks, at least that wasn't like my face. Like, imagine that just coming off while you're sleeping, just
Ugh.
8 feet down, just landing on your noggin while you're asleep. You'd be
Instant
done.
CTE.
You're lucky.
Do we want to roll into the media check?
No, I still had my second. I have my images in general.
Oh,
Oh,
It-
right.
It's not really that crazy, but I just thought the visual was so insane as I was leaving work last night. Like I was just cackling in my car because they were. You'll see. Bless you.
Ugh. I'm a little under the weather right now.
Fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer over there.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Shrimp.
I do have to go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Here,
Oh,
this
blow
is
yourself.
this
Yeah,
is
dude.
Caleb's picture
What
that he
the
sent in from the target.
I don't know what was happening, but
Why are
they
they
were
all
just
turned
fucking,
over?
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck is happening over here? Like as I was leaving last night, I just
Oh, here's
They're
the
car-
ball.
Apocalypse.
They're turned towards the target in prayer.
dude,
Are they
no,
spraying
they're,
them down or something?
dude, I have no clue. I didn't.
The march
stop
of the
to figure-
fucking shopping carts.
Dude, maybe they're like maybe they're rallying for a strike on Target.
The shopping cart picket line.
But yeah, no.
Uh,
Like I said, no real crazy story to go along with it, but just the insane visual of like a
no, it's hilarious.
fucking
We love a
100.
good. We love a good shopping cart picture.
There is a Target directly across the street from Daytona that I didn't know about. So, there were just fucking shopping carts like across the street. Like we were walking back during the rain delay to the car, and there was just like the Daytona International Speedway with a fucking Target shopping cart just out in front of it. There's also
Oh,
like
there's
a Home
Target
Depot.
there. Is that new?
Must be.
I don't remember I remember the Bass Pro Shop. I don't remember a Target.
Well,
There's
there's
a
like
whole
tons
ass
of shops
Target
out
there
there
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Target on race morning. Like I was like, fuck it. Bella got
what the-
Starbucks, and I got.
Didn't
a
Daniel
fucking snack.
Suarez go out like during the rain
Yeah, I
delay and then
learned.
like go to Wendy's drive through and just get like something to eat?
The Cracker Barrel's always been there, but now there's a whole
there's a
ass
Target, there. I remember that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that
I
Wendy's
don't.
story? What started
Okay,
the
turn the
commercials?
other side. Okay, so literally that tree right there. No. The one that's not closest to us that you're like directly looking at. Yeah, that tree. There was a fucking shopping cart underneath it as I was walking back. I think I have a picture of it actually. I won't put it in general. I'll just try to pull it up real fast.
Wait,
but-
so they took one across the whole ass boulevard from the Target and just dropped it
Hold on,
next to a
let me try to
tree?
find it.
lanes of Daytona traffic.
Hey, they had to stop at Cracker Barrel.
What'd you call
It's
them?
crazy that this shit is fucking 8 lanes wide.
Crazy bit. Oh yeah, here
You
you
have
go.
no room to complain with your fucking highways over there.
That's from Daytona.
There it is.
It's dead.
In the wild. We just elected a moron, by the way, that wants to put another tunnel under that highway so he can add 16 more lanes.
Based.
So it's
Why
gonna
don't
be
they add
fun
a
here.
fucking train?
Well,
I'll
he
add
actually
a
has
fucking
3.
train on you, Ben.
He has 3 transit projects that he was supposed to get finished years ago and hasn't yet, and they're just sitting around.
Sounds like
waiting
Elon
for things
Musk.
to work.
Fell for it
And he
again
got
award.
Fucking reelected 3 times in a row. I hate this place. Anyway,
Well,
enough about
maybe
that.
you should follow his brother's footsteps.
Yeah, maybe move to
Smoke
America.
crack and die.
Jesus. That's a
That-
podcast
there's-
title.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I was
there's
gonna
the
say
podcast
podcast title.
title.
Smoke crack and die.
Just when you think they can't get any more vulgar, please.
I don't know if we can, but we'll talk
We
about it
just have
later.
to one up. Yeah, we just have to
Uh,
one up ourselves to the point where it's just fucking.
Shrimp Powers 127, smoke crack and die.
Osama bin Laden is an all-timer, though. Do we want to move on to the media check-in?
Yeah, we can do media check-in. Why not?
We already
Media
yapped about slapped it for
check-in.
half an hour.
Media check-in.
There you go. That's your theme song.
Anybody here watch Severance? People go nuts for that shit.
I
you
see it
watched
on my
Breaking
fucking
Bad yet?
Twitter.
Dude, it's one of those. I'm starting to get annoyed. Twitter has decided that I like this thing. I've honestly had a great time with the Twitter algorithm. Like, genuinely, they show me things that I actually enjoy. But there's just a
thought it was
couple
Deaths,
things.
crashes,
No, there's just a couple things
titties.
that it just decides that I like, even though I like do not care. And Severance is one of them. They're showing me like memes from the show. I'm like, I haven't even watched this. And then there's a few random streamers that it keeps putting clips of in my thing that I don't care about. Which is kind of random. I guess it's just an algorithm thing, because I get the same thing on YouTube Shorts, where it pulls these stupid live streams of people playing these dumb games, and I'm like, no, fuck off. But I was ranting about that in Shrimpage the other night, and Cozy said it's like the greatest TV show in history, so I guess it's good.
Speaking about algorithms, Technology Connections had a great video on algorithms and how it's like destroying our lives and destroying how people think.
I can't believe there's people that use YouTube like without subscriptions at all.
That is nuts.
And that's
Just-
like just an increasing percentage of people who get their shit fed to them by a computer and don't actually subscribe to people and like follow specific things. It just comes to them and they just sit there and bake it in.
It's like Gen Alpha and like later like Gen Z people are just cooked. Like they're already like tech illiterate. They don't even know what a JPEG file is.
Yeah. The iPad kids, dude, they're so it's genuinely over. Like I said, we were row 5 at the Daytona 500, row 5. And there were iPad kids in front of us that were getting pissed. They were pissed that the iPad wasn't working.
Oh my god.
I saw a series of Discord messages where a kid refused to open up a .exe file. He's like, I know what trick you're trying to play with me. And they're like, no, dude, this is just like the program that's going to like launch the thing or whatever. He's like, no, this is like Sonic.exe. I know you're trying to like scare me or whatever. I'm not opening that. And they're like, people are just clowning on. I'm like, no, it's a normal program file. .exe. It launches a program on your computer. Ed Kid just was not having it.
It's honestly better to be skeptical than to be the fucking old people that give away their life savings because someone said they would double it.
True.
I saw one the other day where like someone's grandmother or something got scammed, and then they told them, and they apparently called the scammers back, and the scammers like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll give you your money back. What's your debit card info?" And then they actually gave it to them and got more money.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like old people, man. They just don't understand shit. Like I watched a video the other day. It was some scam where they call up an old dude and they tell him like your son's been arrested if you don't give us $40,000 for bond. He's gonna go to jail forever or whatever. This is like this is the police and all that. And
Well,
the $40,000, leave it in a box out in front of your front door, and then they call up an Uber driver to come get it. And the Uber driver has no idea what's going on. They just know they're supposed to pick up a package or something. It's like some old lady like pulls up to get it, and the dude comes out with a fucking gun and he just shoots her because he has no idea what's going on or whatever. And he gets arrested for murder, and like it was just like this horrible fucking situation.
But shit's like crazy on that because like they're getting sophisticated where they're using AI to mimic
Pretend
someone
to
else's
be people,
voices
yeah.
to like
Yeah.
scam them.
Teach your parents and your grandparents about how to not get scammed on the internet, because it's a genuinely important skill to have.
And it's good to have a safe word for your parents if they're getting scammed, just in case, for that kind of thing.
I feel like, yeah, I guess so. You don't necessarily need a safe word. You just need them to ask something that only you would know. But the scammers, it's so much like social engineering of like the scammers, the way that they drag these people along and win their trust to where they can do like anything with them.
I don't get it. Like how just I don't know how like, because I see it happen at Target all the time where people just come in and will like buy like $500 in gift cards, and they're dude, it's like they're on the phone, and it's like I've literally told the people to be like, are you being told to buy these? Like no one's gonna ask you to buy these, like legitimately. But I think there was one, it was like an old guy, and they were like, hey, like we're transferring your social security payments to gift cards now, so you need to go and fight. It was like something like that. It was like, how the fuck, like, with all due respect, like how stupid do you have to be like, oh yeah, they're just paying me in fucking Target gift cards now. All right, let me go fucking start cashing them out.
It's all about perspective. There's gonna be one day where you're 70 and there's gonna be some 20-year-old thinking like, man, this
if I'm that dumb, put a bullet in my head, put me 6 feet in the ground.
It's
there's gonna be technology
Caleb,
50
you're gonna
years
be like
from now that you can't even fathom.
I'm gonna be like 25, dude. It's gonna be like 5 years from now, and I'm gonna be getting,
Caleb, you're gonna be like 70 years old. There's gonna be like some like fucking like turbo, generation gamma like zoomer who can
generation gamma,
who can use technology that you can't even fathom to steal what you're
into my brain. Yeah, they fucking.
Yeah.
I get fucking zombified.
That's crazy.
It's
That
honestly
Caleb's so young, where he can hypothetically talk about 5 years into the future, and he's only still 25.
It's honestly akin to like hypnotism sometimes, the way they like string these people along. I watched Jim Browning does good YouTube videos about people getting scammed, and there was one where like he had intercepted this call of this guy with this scammer who got called to like go to a Home Depot and buy like a shit ton of gift cards, and this guy he called the Home Depot and he's like, hey, this guy's gonna come in and buy a bunch of gift cards, tell him to hang up the phone and don't buy a bunch of gift cards. And you can hear on the call the guy say like, hey, you're being scammed, hang up the phone and don't buy these gift cards and go elsewhere. And the guy just puts the phone in his pocket, stays on the line, leaves the store, and he's like, to the scammer, he's like, yeah, they told me that I'm being scammed, like I'm not buying gift cards. And he's like, oh, go to this other location, buy gift cards. And the guy's like, oh, okay. Like just totally sold to it.
Like I'm convinced there is a certain population of the human population that there's a certain percentage that just they're NPCs. Like they are jellyfish. They have no brains. They have no cognitive thoughts. They're running on a script.
Oh, I see plenty of them with all my travels. Trust me, I see plenty of them.
I was about to say, there's no way with like 7 billion people on the planet that all of them are real. Like half of you have to be fake. Like there's no way you have lives.
Or
like
AI.
you just, dude, yeah, they come in to the Target. they exist for like 20 minutes and then they leave and then they don't exist anymore.
Well, my favorite saying is like, think of how stupid the average American is. Half of them are stupider than that.
Hey,
I don't mean
old
American
George Carlin
specifically, but
quote.
You get the idea. That's what
Dude,
it is.
I remember.
Canadian scum.
I mean, look at our current government situation right now. You can't fucking
And listen,
say
we're not
shit.
doing great either.
I remember hearing some quote that it kind of made me think of people talking about the hypothesis that we're living in a simulation. It's like, think about it. Have you ever seen your neighbors bringing in the groceries?
Yes.
I just remember thinking,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about it. It's like, I never really have. Granted, I'm not
Really?
just staring out the window, just waiting for people to start bringing shit in from their car. But
Yeah, I guess so.
And plus, a lot of people get that shit delivered to them these days because we live in a post-COVID time.
I have some neighbors next door who I like. I don't think they can cook. There's like 3 dudes in this house, and they just constantly every single
It's
meal
constantly
comes
Uber shit.
delivered.
that's
Just
me.
every damn but they get it delivered every time, and it's like fucking dude pulls up, and I'm like,
I
yeah,
at least do
alright.
carry out. I don't pay that
Another-
delivery charge.
Another 3 pizzas to the house next door.
It's the whale.
the
It's Brendan
fucking-
Fraser in there.
I'm envisioning the fucking Patrick like
Yeah,
Duncan
exactly.
meme. Another meal delivered to your house.
Another McDonald's order to the next door neighbors. Oh, I have one quick media check-in thing to talk about.
Breaking Bad.
It's what? No, I haven't
Breaking
started
Bad.
that
What?
yet.
Start it.
Busy. Oh well.
No, you haven't, dude. You're drive-through.
Wow, dude.
Dude, you will be shocked about how many pop culture references and meme references you've just.
I'm
not
sure.
I was
It'll be
about to
like
say,
Spider-Man 1.
Shrimpage will become like 50% more funny when you understand the Breaking Bad shit that we say.
I was just gonna
Get on
say, have any of you guys played SnowRunner at all, or like know what it's about?
No, but I know
No, but
you've
you
been
did.
playing it.
Yeah,
and
you
that was
did
the
last
reason we
night.
didn't do a
Rat.
podcast
You rat.
yesterday.
You rat.
Yeah, this is really fucking fun. I played it with Andrew years ago. And they made a new game, which is coming out this year called Roadcraft, I think. And they have a demo. And they like put it in a new engine. And it's supposedly there's like more like construction equipment. You can drive around the middle of nowhere and like repair things and build roads and shit. And it sucks. It runs at like 24 frames on the lowest thing. It's like everything from the original game like babied down. And I played this demo, and all it made me want to do is play the old game. So I immediately uninstalled the demo and just started playing the old game again. I realized how much fun that is. So yeah, it doesn't bode well for Roadcraft or whatever.
You realize again how fun Ghost Game is, so you can play that with us. some
Yeah,
more.
eventually. My hyperfixation is currently not there.
Jesus Christ!
His
You don't have to have a
hyperfixation is
hyperfixation. Just a casual,
Unemployed.
just a casual session one night. That's
Dude,
all I'm
I've been begging for Shrimp Among Us to come back. I want to fucking play Among Us
That's
so bad.
dead.
Dude,
Listen,
No,
I would be
DT,
totally
DT
interested,
killed
but
it.
everyone
DT
gets
killed
mad
it.
at
He
me.
just sits in fucking security staring at TV
Then kill him.
screens.
Then kill him.
I'm sorry,
There's
I'm
no
too good at the
vent in
game.
security.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Hold on.
No, what I'm excited
so
for,
We just
Self-reported
saved it.
Hold on.
We
what
just
I'm
saved
excited
Among Us.
for is the fucking update to GTA. Finally
Dude,
happening on PC.
It's coming in like 2 days. You can
the
preload it
only
already.
thing I'm worried about is all of DT's tracks not transferring over to the new version.
It should, but they could absolutely fuck it, and Rockstar
saw it.
absolutely would.
The change
What are
the
you
name
gonna
to
do with that
GTA
if it
Legacy on
Yeah,
Steam.
so GTA, there's 3 versions of GTA, and there's like the PS3 era, the PS4, and then the PS5 version. And for the longest time, PC has only had the PS4 version, an Xbox equivalent, whatever. And the PS5 one like has it's got like new graphics, it's got new like cars,
Yep, ray
there's, like, a new
tracing.
garage, there's a bunch of other online stuff as well, including
HDR.
50% more props on every map, which means bigger tracks with more detail. And finally, they announced, I think in 2 days, that the PS5 version of GTA is coming to PC for everyone who owns it already. So they have renamed this one to like GTA 5 Legacy, and you can already preload the new one. I have been informed that it's 90 gigabytes, so free up some space.
It's hilarious that they
Uh,
waited.
That's
till
not
this
that
long.
big for a modern game, though.
Yeah, I guess so. Better than
It's an update.
Gran
Though. It's not
Turismo.
even the game.
But load times are going to be fucking fast. There's
That's true.
DLSS, there's ray tracing, like all the bells and whistles of a modern game.
But
So-
this is also Rockstar, so it may be a complete disaster when this thing comes out.
It just resets everyone's progress.
No, you can transfer it over, but I'm sure there's going to be a limit on it, just like they did
yeah,
for.
so-
I can uninstall Legacy and then install Enhanced, right?
yeah.
That would make sense.
Enhanced.
Enhanced.
All right, that's your
Enhance.
media check-in. Read some emails.
Send in your fucking
Oh fuck! I
email.
forgot about this segment.
Watch your fucking hands slap. Send in.
How do you
your
forget about
fucking
fan
email.
mail?
Send them in,
Another
guys.
40 minutes to
Watch
the
your fucking hands
podcast.
slap.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, man.
It's a long
You better
one this
send in
week.
those emails.
Another-
at this
Oh
point.
no!
Welcome to
Another
Fan
20
Mail.
emails by the same
Fan Mail.
three.
Hold on, hold on.
Fan
No,
mail.
stay sitting how you were, Cody. We need to see. We need to see what you're doing right now. We. Dude, this
Trouble.
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
Go.
Troubles.
If you're playing video games from
10 years
8
ago.
years ago, send us an email. TripRousePresents@gmail.com.
It's not NR
Questions,
2003.
comments, concerns. But please try to send us only one email per week.
You need to Pokemon Go to the polls, walk 2 of the polls, and vote on that thing.
Okay, I'm
We
gonna
told-
self-report real fast.
Speaking about scams.
I did get an email or Jesus. I did get a DM that was just like, we have 5 Keegan emails this week. And I was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say we told Keegan to send one email last week, and we've gotten 4 for this episode. So we'll get through.
Keegan,
Oh,
also
just
not to
set
do
a
something.
timer. Or we have a function in the email that's called a draft. So just start a draft on
draft
Monday,
it up. Yeah,
and then
put it out on Monday. Every Monday,
Yeah.
you just hit
Or
send
let's
on
just
that thing.
let's just block him.
yeah, kill yourself, Keegan.
no,
Mark to
don't-
spam.
no.
Can we
no.
block one viewer a week? Have that be
We're
the
not gonna-
tradition.
We're not gonna.
If we block
block
one
him.
Andrew
viewer a
R, you're
week,
on
it'd be-
thin ice.
It'd be dead after 10.
Shout out to Ed Ban Roulette back in the day when he was
Speaking of
banning a random
DMs.
person in the stream.
Real quick before we go to
Ban rule.
emails. Tank Catapult. I don't know if he watches this show, but he sent me a DM, and I think we need to go to Australia
What?
because apparently they have this thing. I don't think we've talked about it on here, and it's called the Big
Oh, look at
Prawn.
that.
No.
What?
And it is just a big ass roadside shrimp. And I looked at this thing on Google, and it's like kind of like south of Byron Bay, like between Brisbane and Sydney, kind of. And it is just
We got
a
black screen. Oh, there.
big ass shrimp,
Holy
dude.
shit.
The
Look
big
at this
prawn.
thing.
Holy
dude. It's
shit.
massive.
Dude, we might have to take a group photo in front of this shrimp.
And
Dude, the
tons
man
of dudes
riding
you
the
just pull
shrimp
up
don't
and
got
oh
nothing
my
on that.
god.
Trouble.
Oh my god! What happened to that? Mazda?
Jesus Christ.
Mazda. It's
like
Cody's
Mazda
car.
driver. How
But yeah,
dare
you get a picture
Yeah,
of the
it hit a
fucking big
kangaroo.
prawn.
Yeah, that kangaroo.
Look at this fucking dude. This guy's
Oh, look at
massive.
his eyes.
Can you put that in the thumbnail, please?
Yeah, that might need to be on the thumbnail.
If I remember, yeah.
Oh, look
Eat
at
the
that.
shrimp if you want.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, guys, whoa! Oh no!
And it looks like all the road trippers
Oh
just pull up.
my
I love
God.
these aerial shots because you see it's just massive.
Shout out to Bunnings Warehouse. What is that?
It's
I guess
it's
they're
like
equivalent of
a
Home Depot.
yeah, it's everywhere in Australia.
Get some Bunnings gift cards and sell them to an old person.
We gotta see this.
Was that
at some
too soon?
point.
That thing's fucking
No.
huge.
Massive.
Can we,
that might
can we
be better
climb
than
on
the man
top
riding
of
a
it? Can we
shrimp.
get like a ladder at Bunnings Warehouse and just get to the
Dude.
shrimp?
Potentially. I mean, who's gonna guard the shrimp?
Shrimp.
Dude, the man riding the shrimp don't got
Dude,
nothing.
it's an
on this
album
thing.
cover, dude. Look at this guy.
Dude,
Just fucking
that is
lined
an
up with the
album cover.
shrimp. Anyway, good tidbit. Thank you.
Can you imagine if it was like
Uh,
the Statue of Liberty and he just looked out of his mouth?
Dude, Did that guy ever think when that
Review.
picture is taken that he'd one day be on our podcast?
No. He has no idea what the show is. No one watches this shit. Speaking of which, we have 17 emails this week.
Oh my!
Ugh.
I'm going to bed.
Well, 4 of them are
But
from one
5 of them, I
person.
was about to
so-
say 5 of them are Keegan's.
The first email comes in from Harley Payne. Who says
We're off to a bad
he sent this
start.
on Wednesday last
Wow,
week.
dude.
I was really pissed off when I wrote that email leaving Daytona didn't include any coherent thoughts. Oh god, there's 5 bullet points here. Amber
was joking, but I might
Balkan
mean
should
it.
never be allowed to drive a race car ever again. I don't even know what she did, but sure. The Xfinity Series is based. Ross Chastain had the best paint of the race. I think that was just a standard Busch thing. I think
Looks good,
Bell's
though.
was the
Looks good.
worst. I think there's a lot of talk about how to fix super speedway racing, and it doesn't actually do anything. The only way we're not gonna have some problem with safety is if we don't race it. What? The next
he
gen
just
car is too
propose
much like a
banning super
GT3
speedways?
car to properly translate to ovals. I wish they wouldn't have gone that route. And wash your hands.
Did he just propose getting rid of super speedways?
Well, he said we don't want that, but I don't know. He said that's the only way to make it safe is to not do it.
All right, Jeff
The only
Gluck.
way to make it safe is killing yourself, so I don't have to hear your shitty opinions. Stop emailing.
Stop
No.
telling our viewers off themselves. Bad
You're
for
not being very
business.
positive.
I need peace and
This
positivity.
is a very
from you,
positive
Caleb.
podcast here, Caleb.
We've said
Yeah,
nothing
what's
but nice
positive
things about
podcast?
everyone.
What's wrong with you?
Anyway, first
You
Keegan
need
email of
Jesus
the
in your
week.
life.
You
How
need to
think
be
we
a
do?
positive. You need to be a positive pony. Like
If we
those
had more
ponies in the
Jesus,
jar
we'd
back
be
there.
even more negative.
I do love the ponies in the jar. Have we talked about that?
Oh,
We have
My
not.
little
Pull- make
pony.
Ben
It's my
big,
little
make Ben
pony.
big.
You guys
I don't
have
have the
not
technology.
realized the fucking Easter egg that's been hiding back here for the last fucking 5 episodes.
What
An
else
Easter
is in that jar
day
other
egg, if
than
you will.
ponies?
Hold on.
Got
Has
the
that really been
ponies.
there for the last?
It
Yeah,
has.
probably
5
been there
episodes.
for
No,
a
there's
But-
liquid in the
long
bottom. I saw it.
Oh yeah. There's
But we have
what's
an
that
Easter
residue?
egg.
Gecko.
Oh guys, I'm in the jar. Crikey.
Jar world.
Crikey,
That's
I'm in the
no.
jar.
hilarious.
Oh no. That's gotta be Ben's thumbnail. Get a picture of him
Oh,
holding
yeah.
the fucking jar.
Welcome to Jar World.
Did the gecko dirty?
Gecko.
It was not 5. I'm at 133 right now and you don't have it. All right, bombs for Ben was the first one.
Bombs.
Anyway, Keegan says
Apologize to Harley Payne for telling you to kill yourself. Keep sending us emails, please.
Keegan apparently is re-establishing who's calling what title. Apparently, there's been a revision, and Cody gets the title for episode 78, and Ben gets 124. I guess. Are you going back and listening to
Alright.
more of these? Stop.
Hold on,
are you
124 was We're Getting Robbed. Yeah, that was Ben. We're Getting Robbed. 78 was
The icing on the cake, which
Icing on
apparently
the cake.
was a Cody original.
Sure.
Keegan says, I'd like to ask to get a petition for the last 20 laps reaction for every super speedway race and Atlanta if you'd so inclined. No.
No.
Fuck
no.
no.
But whenever
The
we
moment
have
you
dudes
tell
on,
Drive Through to do something, he doesn't do it. It becomes ingrained in his DNA to not.
Like play
wait, why is
Ghost
this
Game with
my
us.
job?
Hey DT, are we doing the podcast tonight?
Hey DT,
No.
want to play Ghost
No.
Game?
no.
Are we going to do it? Let's
DT,
do
are
it
you
at
coming to Road
noon,
America?
You know, 2 hours later.
I get the
No.
fucking gif of the dog going.
I did send Ben, the Ben guy going, no.
Didn't I get that at some point?
You did get that the other night too. I sent one to Caleb as well. I forgot
What
what
did
it
I
was
get?
for.
Oh, I said glazing, and then I said slap dick, and I got the fucking no.
I was busy.
Busy.
Yeah, if we have dudes on and we're like shrimping, then yeah, I'll record things, and if they're good, then they'll be online. Thanks to everyone who watched the Daytona ones and enjoyed them. All right, the next email comes in from our good friend from Down Under, Andrew R, who says,
Down under.
"Afternoon, all y'all. Is Slap a prophet? First, he makes a video about the Cup Series returning to Bowman Gray, and they do it. Then he spreads the good word about Buc-ee's, and then he sent a link to the Buc-ee's founder attended NASCAR's season opening party last night. And apparently he may have been at the Daytona 500. And Bucky's
We're
seems
getting a
interested
Buc-ee's
in
Cup
making
car.
some deals in the sport.
Based.
Dude, a Bucky's 500 would go hard.
Yeah, Texas
Andrew R.
Motor
says-
Speedway.
Oh, dude. Andrew R. says, since 2025 is the final season with Xfinity as a title sponsor of their series, are we going to get the Bucky's series in
The
2026?
NASCAR
Dude.
Bucky
Cool.
series.
That would be based, and that would save the Xfinity series because there's no way the Bucky's founder would let them replace the Xfinity cars with like the electric crossovers.
Replace the trucks. The trucks suck. Get them out of here.
Yeah,
Just
The
replace it with Arca.
The drivers suck. The trucks don't.
replace the cup, dude. Fucking
That's
cup
true.
sucks. Just
Honestly-
preserve Xfinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get rid of
Uh,
all the other series except for Xfinity.
The next
Dude,
email
just
comes in
make
from
the Xfinity
Carl.
series
Oops, all Xfinity.
all Bush.
Carl
next year.
says,
I'll show you all Bush.
I asked him last week, what is CBAT? And he says, oh God, he said, this is jar level of not safe for work.
Uh-oh.
Jar.
Uh-oh.
Just in time.
What kind
Says
of jar? Are we
basically,
talking
this
gecko or-
girl on r/am I the asshole was complaining that her boyfriend was thrusting in her to the beat of some weird ass music. She was wondering if she was the asshole to complain.
The fuck?
And this is apparently the song. I don't know if we can play this.
I think
Yeah,
I
not.
We have
Uh,
had enough of this email.
Oh, I have.
This is gonna be a big fat next.
Oh yeah, we can't play this.
Get
I'll
copyright
give you a little
strike.
clip. That's all you get.
What the?
That's all you get.
And he said, "Have you tried the Blaney
girlfriend got
meal
to.
at Chipotle yet? The fact that it's
No.
online only is fucking
No.
stupid, but the food
Not
itself
paying.
is okay."
Did you go into the counter and ask for the Blaney meal? Like, what are we doing?
No, apparently it's only online.
Yeah, I
Can
ain't
I
paying.
Ryan Blaney meal, please?
I ain't paying
As I walk in with
$18
my
for some
fucking-
rice and beans and like a little meat sprinkled in there and like nothing else.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
can I
this
have the
is.
But I
Ryan
will pay
Blaney meal
$18
as
for
I
cheese curds
request-
and cheeseburger and fucking.
You
I'll be
get a meal
honest.
for like
Culver's
$10
ass.
at Culver's.
I don't know about all
that
that.
looks sad.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck is that?
oh my
Is that
god!
cheese
Somebody
or noodles?
I don't know if
What
this
the
is
fuck?
his-
Is that jism?
I don't know if it's his tweet, but it's just trying the Ryan Blaney meal from Chipotle. We'll update if it's good, and then there's that.
Dude,
somebody
charge your
came on
phone.
worms and fucking put it in a bowl.
And then he just didn't update, and then people are like, "Yep, he's dead."
Dude,
That
was
is
like
probably
I'm
the
not put-
worst Chipotle
I'm not putting that in my
review I've ever
mouth.
times
seen.
worse than anything I've ever seen from Skyline Chili.
Is it just meat on rice with a bunch of cheese drizzled on? Like,
That's basically it.
Yeah, that's not good.
come on, bruh.
That definitely looks like a Ryan Blaney career.
Wow.
Ryan Blaney's a fucking champion, Ben.
A Mickey Mouse champion.
A Mickey Mouse champion.
He had the worst average finish of any NASCAR champion up until Joey Logano.
Logano.
Had something to say about that.
Yeah,
Mark,
congrats.
Put that into
Penske.
perspective.
I did kind of paraphrase Mark's essay from last week, but
Do we have
I just
another
see
end?
Logano should be hanged. I guess this is from the Daytona 500. Byron got lucky, disinterested in NASCAR because football. I've started to enjoy football more, but I'll probably still end up watching most of the season. Next gens are airplanes. Thanks, Mark.
It's NBA season time. And spring training's
next-
just
Kill
starting in
yourself.
baseball.
Fucking kill yourself, Ben.
I can't wait for the Cavaliers to get bounced first round.
Wow.
Can we
having
get
like
a
a
kill
historic
yourself
season.
counter? Can we get a number of death threats made
Wow,
by each
dude.
member of this cast?
Dude, it's
that's-
fucking.
we
that's gotta
know
be a
who the
high
yeah
number.
is.
That's the best part. Is it'll be
Yeah,
like
Caleb's
Caleb
putting up, like-
99 slap 2, and then everyone
be
else
Battle
is
for
0.
the
Yeah,
Bricks,
like,
Dude, I'm
Caleb
well
is
into the
Michael
hundreds at this
Jordan of
point.
Death threats.
The next email comes in from Roman. Says, "Hi, Shrimps. How we doing?
Yossi?
NASCAR season's back in full swing, but who cares? I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to show you guys more scattered shopping carts, since those did well the last time I
Yeah.
showed them."
Hell yeah.
I love shopping carts.
He says, "I also figured I'd show up some pictures from a Monster Jam event I was at last month. Go through these without doxing the email.
Docs
Yeah.
his email.
I can tell this is
Typical
not
task for DT.
this is not in a Target parking lot because it's just a Target shopping cart in some strip mall parking lot. I don't even know where this would be, but
Hell yeah.
That's an album
Mhm.
cover. Right there.
abandoned dudes in back corners of some lot. And then here is a Monster Jam event of sorts. I don't know where this is.
I was gonna say
I
what
don't know
state
what
it
that
is.
is either.
Probably saw a shrimp there.
It depends.
It's possible.
If it's
Is
on the
that
West Coast.
Yeah,
Oh.
which is funny that Zach does all the West Coast shows. And then we got
That's a Zach,
freaking
big fan.
the new scrunched up Toro. I guess at the end of a run. And then a picture of a Tesla Cybertruck.
I haven't seen like a surprising amount of Cybertrucks around Milwaukee. It's like-
Same. I haven't seen a
it's
bunch.
weird.
I
It's
see
Oh,
so
wild.
many Cybertrucks
I s-
around fucking.
I
one
saw
more
a camo
great shopping
Cybertruck
cart
recently.
picture.
It's literally a camo Cybertruck.
Another album cover of shopping
Is that like
cart
a
picture.
like
Yeah,
one
it
of those
goes
like
hard.
5-gallon jugs of water in there? Like what's in that?
That's the
Is that
cum
paint?
canister.
Bucket? I think it's a bucket.
Oh, it's
yeah.
a bucket. Yeah. It's a cum canister.
Anyway,
What's
thanks
funny
for
is
sharing.
that's just the same shopping cart. He's just been pushing it around everywhere.
Oh, he also has a Gravedigger like stoppy
Shopping
front
cart
wheelie
inside job.
picture. Roman says, "My question for you is, what is your favorite monster trucks? Take it easy. Fuck Steve Phelps. Fuck the playoffs. Fuck the next
Didn't
gen."
we answer this question already?
Yeah.
I think we
We
have.
need Ed here.
Yeah, that's a
would
Ed
fucking-
question.
He would tell you the history of every single fucking monster truck.
All of
and-
its drivers, where they were born.
And
I
then
like
after
any-
you didn't want to play anymore, fucking Beam and P.
It's been a while since we played monster trucks with Eddie. To keep him satisfied.
Yeah, because it went so poorly last time. We haven't touched it again.
God damn it. My favorite monster truck is any monster truck that looks like a muscle car because those are sick. Which they just brought a new one out and I forgot what it's called, but it exists.
This motherfucker is still playing Pokemon Go.
I know
I didn't-
Gravedigger is the kid answer, but I always like the way Maximum Destruction looks. That one's kind of
Hell yeah. No, that's a great answer. Yeah.
Old school Blue Thunder is my boy.
Also a good pick. Tom Mintz he was at a NASCAR race recently. He did some kind of NASCAR thing.
I also do
Yeah,
like that
the Max
dog one
D
with
guy.
the floppy ears.
Oh, dude,
Monster
I do like
Monster Mutt, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick.
They need to make another monster truck with just a jar of peanut butter.
Oh my
The
god.
dog chasing it.
Why would you say that?
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I didn't know where I was going with it.
It's like a GIF truck.
I thought you were gonna say a jar of something else based on what you were talking about earlier.
Too many jars.
That jar is sitting right behind Ben in monster truck form.
The next
That would
email
appeal to
comes in
fans.
from Andrew R again.
Oh, we're past Slab's bedtime.
Nah.
He says,
1:39
The
p.m.
EPs. Fan mail always gives me the EPs.
It is just like 4 hours of just answering questions.
no, because you
It's
guys
like
start yapping for so long about each one.
All right, we'll just give a quick
You're
10-second answer to each
fucking
one, and then
read
we'll
it,
move
you
on.
Stupid kid. Yeah, I hope you become the 51st state.
We have Grumpy Slap and we haven't even got
my
to 2
God.
o'clock yet.
It's technically almost 3 on his time.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in the wrong time zone. Andrew R
Wrong
says,
country, wrong side of history.
usually I don't care much about the truck series, but I noticed that Kyle Busch beat Stuart Friesen by 17 thousandths in unfamiliar equipment. Is Kyle Busch still nominally good enough to win a championship, but RCR is bad, or is Kyle Busch
Yes.
in the sunset of his career?
RCR
and
is
he's
just- yeah, no,
looking
RCR
good
is
because of the
just
truck
bad.
series.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Busch is starting to get washed. Like he's on that Jimmy Johnson arc where like he's just razzed every week and wants to win just
And,
one
well, he
race
hates
again.
the next gen too.
But the issue is that
That is
Jimmy
true.
Johnson was in a competent car. Like Kyle Busch is just stuck in a mid car.
It is crazy that Jimmy Johnson
Had
didn't
Cliff
win for like
Daniels.
3 years. Yeah, and then fucking Kyle Larson gets into his car and just wins 10 races and the cup immediately.
Yeah.
Based.
There's
only one true goat of
the
NASCAR.
Forbidden gamer word.
The next email comes in from Keegan again,
Change NASCAR history.
who says, "Hey Shrimps, specifically Slap. I think we should do the Molasses Pompeii sequel of the
No.
the 1814 London beer flood." I'll add that to the list, but we have a long list of things on request. Look, you talk about the number of things that I turned down. We have like 20 crazy
Well,
ass
Slap
moments
fucking
requests.
works 12 hours a week or a day.
What?
I wish I worked 12 hours a
Yeah,
week.
I meant a
Yeah, me
day.
too.
Any death is negative, obviously, but I can certainly think of worse ways to die than drowning in beer.
I'm built different. I could drink my way out of that.
I don't know. Wasn't there like a
Stops taking
or
his
that
boot
might have
off and
been
just going at it.
that incident where like one of the, I think it was either whiskey or some kind of high
Whiskey?
beer just fucking exploded, put alcohol on the streets, and people drank the alcohol from the streets and died.
Oh
On
my
the
god.
shit-ridden streets.
Yes.
The E. coli fucking whiskey.
E. coli whiskey. There's a title. Right
The E. coli blend.
E. coli whiskey.
I think there's a salmonella video on that.
Salmonella.
Yeah, he's a good YouTuber when he
Yeah.
makes videos.
Oh, I thought you were talking about salmonella. Never mind.
That's what I thought. I thought it was.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
Salmonella.
YouTuber named Sam O'Nella.
I thought it was a Ben.
He had a great
pronunciation
video
there
on
for a second.
Pliny the Elder recently.
Yeah, Pliny the Elder videos like fucking hilarious because he just like fact checks everything and like half the shit Pliny was just pulling out of his fucking ass.
But half of this stuff is like surprisingly correct for being 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Harry Tiller has already responded to me putting the 1814 London beer flood in the crazy ass moments request, and he just says that killed like 100 people. ... I guess Harry Tiller's not not up to what kind of shit we laugh at on here nowadays.
Yeah, it was like 60 Bostonians, 100 Englishmen, like yeah, give or take a
Yeah,
little.
it's about the same.
I know this is. I know this is
I,
going.
respond-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying I responded to Harry with based. I want to see what he says.
Yeah,
I know
it's
this
just
is
Harry
typing.
Tiller's
Oh,
He's
typing.
typing. He's still typing.
It's completely off subject, but can we please just acknowledge and appreciate so it doesn't get lost to time? The Harry Tiller and Connor Daly feud from the car last year.
Probably still blocked on Twitter.
Connor like went on Twitter and like started posting a bunch of tweets and clips like, one day if I win the Indy 500, like I'm gonna say your name like in victory
Yeah.
lane, like you're gonna remember me. Dude,
He
he
got
harassed him
so
so
mad.
bad.
Wasn't that over a Moon Card 24
Dude, it
as
was
well?
Moon Guard 20.
Yeah, it was over some
Oh my
stupid.
god.
Harry
Razed.
Tiller rent free.
The Razed and the Rizless.
Mr. Ass writes in and he said, we had a banger race that got overshadowed by the fact that we got cucked out of a 3-wide photo finish. NASCAR is so back. It's very on brand. Roman writes in again. It says, hello, the Atlanta Cup race is concluded. I did think the race was good. NASCAR absolutely fucked it with the caution last lap. Agree. I could go on a rant about the inconsistency over the past 2 weeks, but I feel like what I would say is already talked about in the podcast. It's been perpetuated on the internet. We don't have to go over it again. I'm going to leave you guys with this meme I found on Twitter that encapsulates my feelings toward the NASCAR officials. And it is a screenshot of a YouTube video titled NASCAR Kill Yourself Moments. I don't know if this is real, but that's hilarious.
That's based.
Caleb, did you make that?
I might have made that.
The next email comes in from
shrimp
Bill. Bill
Uh-oh.
sends an email that says, how many times has Caleb told people to kill themselves? Maybe that spreadsheet nerd could look. It's not a good look.
We were just talking about that.
Too many.
Maybe that spreadsheet nerd could look.
The spreadsheet nerd.
God damn it.
Bill,
Got viewers going at each other over emails.
fuck. There's one.
Oh,
Oh,
There he goes.
Uh.
Old Stanky got his ass
and
again.
it's over.
I told that was exempt. Oh shit! Fucking ATT's getting my ass. My bad, I didn't know. Oh boy, it's really getting my ass.
Oh man.
All right, I think we're. Nope.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, it's broken.
So dead.
Oh, what the
Oh no, our stream. It's broken. Are we back?
Caleb.
No. We're so
Caleb?
not back.
I would hit the
Caleb.
button, but it breaks everything. Caleb's
Caleb.
gone.
Put your camera on.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Back.
There we
You're
go.
back.
We think so.
Holy shit!
I mean, at this rate, Caleb's like AT&T is like way worse than Davin's hamster wheel.
It's true. It's true.
Mhm.
Had some good hamsters on the shift lately. All right, the next email comes in from Driven Dragon 4, with the subject line "Potentially my last email." I don't know if that's related to the Caleb death threats or not. But they said the rules and playoffs of NASCAR are created by Terrence Howard. I don't know who that is.
Playoffs.
Is this a reference?
I have
Do we
no
know who the hell
idea.
Terrence Howard is?
No clue.
Terrence
That
Howard.
name sounds vaguely familiar.
He's an actor who was in a bunch of shit. I don't know what the reference is though. This is the original Iron Man guy who got replaced by Don Cheadle because he asked for a bunch of
Oh
money.
yeah. Okay.
And they told him to go fuck himself. Keegan email number 3. Hey Shrimps, listen, I know you guys get annoyed with the amount of emails I send, but it's only because if I send a long one, I'll get bullied or the email won't get read through entirely.
You'll get more bullied if you send 5.
Just listen, just like we said, just make a draft, put some things in it, and if it's too long, take some things out of it, and then hit enter, and we're good. Going back to the college drama of the first month, I only have a partial schedule, so some of the stories were credited from friends, so I don't take them entirely seriously. Oh, okay. I will say I was a first account witness of the rear ending of the special ed school bus, though.
Okay.
P.S. I feel like the entirety of Shrimpage could have run a better officiating status than the Atlanta crew. Absolute joke after he made the Daytona 500 an actual race. I agree. Driven Dragon 4 has put a screenshot of our podcast. What the hell? Into a Google AI thing.
Oh, crabbo.
Oh boy.
And its attempt to try and figure out what this picture is. And it doesn't do a
That's kinda
very good
fun.
job. Says the image features the Geico Gecko, the mascot for the insurance company Geico. Appears in an advertisement or promotional material, possibly for a segment called Shrimp Hours Drive-Through. Which I guess it just took. I guess because Presents is has the fucking.
Well, it sees the
iPhone
drive-through on the
stupid
bottom
bar,
right.
Yeah, and it sees drive-through. And it thinks it's an ad, so there it is. This is an official Geico advertisement. And then.
Oh boy.
Apparently, there's another
Trouble.
shrimp hub out there that is competing with us, so they can
What the-
die.
But we're not just straight up stealing the other hub's identifiability. Like that was just straight up stealing their logo.
No, we're the cool one.
Exactly.
We're the real hub.
We have more death threats.
Spike writes
That needs to
in.
be our slogan on the website. It's just Shrimp Hub. We have more death threats.
I got 3 more emails. Spike says, "Hello again, Shrimps. Hope you all doing well. With all these school stories being told, I thought that since I'm a senior, it was high time to share some of my stories from my time in attending the auto body shop in a vocational school. First, from about a month ago, I was in my shop and all was normal until there was 4 loud bursting noises in quick succession coming from the paint mixing room.
Trouble.
Both shop instructors ended up rushing into the mixing room to figure out what it was. Apparently, one of my fellow seniors punctured 4 pressurized paint cans in the mixing rooms. And paint got sprayed all over the room and damaged several tools and dented other cans.
Bro.
Now the mixing room has walls covered in paint, and the said shopmate has to clean it up and pay for the damages before he graduates. Anyway, that's the story. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. How do you accidentally puncture 4 paint cans?
That's crazy that if it's apparently an
I don't know, it's
accident, they're
probably a
making them
stupid
pay
kid.
for all of it.
In high school? That's kind of nuts. But if you do something stupid and fuck up a bunch of
It's
schools,
true.
it makes sense. Carl sent in. Oh God, he sent in the Joe Gibbs video. Have you guys seen the Joe Gibbs video?
I don't know if I have.
No.
I don't know who decided to convince Joe Gibbs to do this, but on the Interstate Batteries Twitter account, well, I'll let it.
Oh, I
speak
did
for
see that. I did
itself.
see this.
All right, besties. It's Joe Gibbs and Joe Gibbs Racing. Chat, who's ready for a tour? These are some of our trophies serving major flex. Slay, now we're going to head downstairs
It's
where it's a no riz
Brain
zone.
rot Joe
Slay,
Gibbs.
See those banners? Now
This is probably the thing
they
he's
understood the
Kevin
assignment.
Harvick.
how do they convince Joe to do this?
Slay,
This is what
guys
Christianity
of the
does to
shop
someone.
floor are honestly,
Jesus.
we keep it low key,
Literally.
iconic in here. Losing gives me the ick. Slay, that's the T on Joe Gibbs Racing. Catch you on the podium or at least in the comments.
I guess they just want to generate discourse online. Shout out to fucking Joe Gibbs. He'll do anything
like-
for $1, apparently.
Interstate Batteries generates lots of energy. Interstate Batteries, proud sponsor of Shrimp Hours presents.
No.
Throw an
all
interstate
right.
battery into the ocean just to piss you
The
off.
last email.
Dude, based.
The last email is Keegan email number 4. Who just sent in
Mambo
two-
number 5.
He just sent in a meme from fucking Instagram. Which says, guess who would fall for this trap? And there's a bunch of goth
Slap,
girls
slap,
on a bear
slap,
chest.
slap.
I'm not getting that.
Slap shoes.
Well, that's Keegan himself.
I'm not
so-
getting the
Shout out to
allegation.
Walter's wife being
Oh,
underneath
that's pretty
slap.
good.
You got
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah,
I would
easy.
let
You would
those
get
women
that if you
ruin
watched
my
the
life.
show drive
Yeah, imagine
through.
not getting that reference, you Canadian.
I received
Canadians.
hatred. There was a guy in Slapdick last night who just called me Canadian scum when we beat them because I have the little
There's
Maple
the
Leaf
title.
things on.
He did get immediately scored on the next game, and I dropped an American scum at his ass.
Yeah, the other guy, which is hilarious coming from Caleb. All right.
Let's hear all the
Titles we got.
We already know the title, bro. Smoke, crack, and die.
We have that. We have Generation Gamma. I know the designer and he sucks, or E. coli whiskey.
All crack and
crack.
die.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Crack
super crack.
and
All
die.
right.
We have to
The
put a couple
algorithm's not going to give this
asterisks.
to anyone. You know how many people
We're gonna
have,
subscribe?
like,
that
10
10%. Those 10% are only going to be
Listen.
watching it.
This episode's for the real ones. What can I say?
Yeah. Watch it just pop off and it's like 10,000 views overnight.
No way. This thing's getting 50. Bye. Hopefully this comes out before the cup race, but maybe not.
Yeah,
We'll
have a
see.
beautiful time.
At least I don't have to edit anything.
When does Xfinity start?
Not yet, anyway.
Like now,
Drive-through.
honestly.
I'm
Yeah, this
gonna
podcast
say
has
the
not
gamer
yet ended
word
yet.
Drive through. I'm gonna ruin this
No.
podcast.